So this question is find the child who has the ball after k seconds. So this question is the duplicate with 2, 5, A2, I believe, is past the pillow. So if you didn't watch the video 2582, you can go to my channel to review it. But the idea is going to be the same. So don't look at this. So let's see. What is how many person? Three people, right? So how many people? Three people. How many times you need to pass the ball? 5 times. So let's think about this. 1, 2, 3. So what is the ball that needs to pass for one completed run? So one completed run represent 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 2, 2 to 1. This represent one complete run, right? So this will represent what? In this case, 4. Then I need to know what is one direction pass. Direction pass. It's going to be what? 1 to 2, 2 to 3, represent 2, right? 1, 2, just count the arrow. All right. So why do I know, sorry, why do I need this? Is because what happens if k is like what? 10 to the 5th. Now you just keep traversing, right? And then you definitely start at one index, which is going to be the index that we already know if we can calculate, sorry, if we can find out the formula, right? So it's going to be k represent what? The times. Then you will multiply one completed run. So one completed run represents what? 4 in this case, right? So again, it's not a coincidence. N equal to 3. Since we are not reusing the last person, so it's going to be n minus 1 in this case. N minus 1 times 2, and then k multiplied by this. So again, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. Again, you don't want to pass the ball 3 to 3 yourself. You want to pass the ball 3 to 2. So this is why we want to minus 1. I mean, definitely 2 to 1, and then you don't want to pass the ball 1 to 1, right? You want to pass the ball to the other guy. So this is why we need a minus 1 over here. And then again, for one direction, how many time it needs to pass? It's going to be a minus 1, right? A minus 1. And then we need to find out where is the index is stop, right? So it's going to be a minus 1 minus this guy, and it needs to absolute, right? Because we don't know it's forward or backward. Once we find out the index, then we want to make sure where is the total index. So n represents the total index. So it still has to be n minus 1. It's because that we want to make sure, how do I say this? We want to make sure that we are ignoring the first index, definitely, like the first person, because the moment you pass, it's going to be the next person, right? So the first time, that this is time 0, this is nothing, right? So n minus 1 minus this guy. So it might be confused you, but let's go over it. So return n minus 1. So yeah, and then math the absolute, and n minus 1 minus k mod by n minus 1 times 2. And then submit. All right, so if this confuses you, go back to the pasta pillow video, and then you should be able to understand what's going on. So if you don't want to keep saying n minus 1, you can just say n minus minus right here, and then keep the formula the same. So this will be the formula, right? And submit. Cool, so that's it. Time space is constant. Again, like this question is a little bit tricky based on how they stop at the time frame. So watch the past the pillow video first, and then you'll be able to understand what's going on in this question. All right, see you later. Bye.